all right, look, I like a drink and Roderick likes a drink. So if I'm going over there to feed the cat or whatever, then we'll sit down and we'll have a few. So that's what might have happened. That's what happened. But that doesn't mean that, because like, I know how that will look if people saw me in that. Like, I know how you'll twist it, how she'll twist it. So I come out of the tube and whatever, I turn left, stop at the little shop on Conway Road, pick him up some whiskey. There's this certain type of whiskey that he likes that Mary asked me to get him while she was away. Went round to the house, knock on the door, you know, expecting him to be there on his own. And Mary's there. Mary answers the door and I'm like, all right, mate, like, feed your own fucking cat. Do you know what I mean? Like, get your own bloody whiskey. But, yeah, none of that actually matters because her face is all blown up. It's all fat. It's blue. He's gone and beaten her right up. Of course, she won't stand there and talk about that, will she? Mary, she's like, oh, come inside, come inside. You know, so I go into the living room and there he is. And he's just sat where he always sits and they're watching the football like nothing's happened. And he just looks at me and he goes, have you got it? You know, meaning the whiskey. And I'm like, because I don't know what, I'm so angry. And I just nod like a fucking idiot. And he's like, oh yeah, Mary's going off to bed in a minute. He's not asking her, he's telling her. So go get some glasses and we'll have a few. So Mary does, you know, what she's told. And I go into the kitchen and I look around and I think, I'm not having this. It's my sister. So I reach up and I grab the whiskey from the top drawer on top of the fridge, put it down, take the lid off, and I pop some rat poison in. Give it a little swish, and I take it into him. And I just watch him drink it and drink and drink until it's done. Till he's on the floor and he's like choking and spluttering and he's like looking at me like something's wrong. It's like, I know something's fucking wrong, mate, because you deserve it, quite frankly. Because he does deserve it, you know, doesn't he? So I just leave him there, turn up the volume on the telly, and I go into Mary's room and we just lie in bed for a bit. We haven't done that since we were like 10 or something. In the morning, we come out, we find him. He's still breathing, just. Then I step over him and we go. Does that answer your question?